Next up on the menu, we have AB and Deen's breakup exposed a bigger problem. Saw this coming. Everyone knew that AB and Deen, this shit was just gonna happen with them. They're just very volatile, you know. It's just like they have two different frequencies, if I was to put it at a spiritual level. Spiritually, they oppose each other, and we'll see why in the video. AB is more on like a crash and burn type of timing, especially when he's drunk, and Deen is all about his money, which is part of the reason why this hasn't happened sooner. Let's get about the video. Talk to me.
Another day, another Adrian Broner and Deen the Great fight.
Nah, for real, man. Chill out.
He getting serious. He getting serious. I don't care, bro. I don't give a fuck. Don't be a part of this shit, nigga.
Adrian Broner and Deen the Great were supposed to be going on this redemption arc. They were going into fight mode and getting ready for their big boxing tournaments, ultimately showing the world that not only could they take the boxing part serious, but that they could change their content along the way. But ultimately, they've hit some bumpy, and I do mean bumpy, parts of the road along the journey. And this time, I don't know if they can recover.
I don't give a fuck. Nah, nigga, it's business. Stop f***ing the business up, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, don't be a part of this shit then, nigga. I don't give a fuck. My motherfucking business up, nigga. You gonna get with the program and don't get with it, nigga. You up money, keep up business, bro.
Now you would think that the lawsuit that Adrian Broner was facing would be the downfall of the duo, or you would think that the lawsuit that Deen the Great would be the downfall of the duo, but no. Their latest argument exposed a bigger problem that has been festering between the two of them. The ego has finally gotten to Adrian Broner. He feels as though he's been carrying this content while Deen the Great receives the views, the control, and the credit for it all. So it doesn't seem like the court cases will be the thing that ends the dynamic duo, but it may be the case of,
bro, it's just like, bro, you have a good thing going. Why fuck it up? I don't get it. Why mess it up? You have a good thing going. AB was down on his luck when Deen found him. You have a good thing going. It's all just like, you just gotta chill, bro. Just chill, man.
Who deserves more credit that will bring them to their knees?
This shit, okay? I ain't gonna lie. Shit don't work, my nigga. Bro, it's bad business, bro. It's bad, all that.
If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Me and you have no beef. I understand how important and credible you guys are. Hell, you got me to 180-something thousand subscribers. And if you haven't, there's still an opportunity to join. Now, back into the video. Now, for the most part, Deen and AB have spent this past month really focusing on the boxing. They have big fights that are coming up very soon. And for what it's worth, they need these transformations that they've been taking, or else they'll get knocked out in the ring. And to give them their kudos and their credit, they have been taking it very seriously. The content has felt totally different. No longer we have alcohol or women or dice games involved. This is just good, clean, wholesome, and for the most part, inspirational.
Well, that's a change. Most of the time, it's all about some raunchy, you know, low down, low frequency shit that they're doing. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It is something that people like to do for fun, but this is a nice change.
Moments that are caught on camera. And I don't know what happened along the lines, but at some point somebody said, hey guys, we do have to do some creative stuff. Inserts the talent show where the brawl of them all went down.
What's up, y'all? I'm LeRon Best.
What's your talent and where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm basically that nigga and I'm that bitch on roller skates.
Hey, get cuz up. Hey, roll cuz down the steps.
Yeah, it's that homophobia showing again. I hope this is a joke. I don't think it is though, but I hope this is a joke, because if this was a stud up here trying to do something like similar, or some like stand-up comedy, or a typical boyish thing to do, if it was a stud doing it, they wouldn't have the same energy. So it's just some fugazi shit whenever I see niggas react like this to some homosexual shit. But don't get me wrong, it is funny sometimes.
Hey, security, man, roll cuz down the steps, man. Man, roll his dizzy ass down the steps.
While doing said talent show, Adrian Broner kept interrupting with his jokes, with his normal antics, with his normal behavior. Deen repeatedly has to tell him, yo, bro, chill out. You're messing things up.
We ain't gonna start sipping now, nigga.
Chill out, cuz.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah, for real, my nigga, chill out.
Oh my god.
Hey,
oh,
you going up?
he getting
Go
serious.
ahead,
He getting serious.
Nah,
he getting
gotta
serious,
play that
bro.
piano
I'm
thing.
gone. This nigga got sentimental on me.
And Adrian Broner decides to take this personally. But it's something that Deen the Great said specifically to AB that I know got under his skin. And as somebody who has been in these exact same situations, I know exactly what's going on.
I don't give a fuck. My motherfucking business up, nigga. up money, keep up business, bro.
Now, as a real emotional nigga, I know exactly what that means. Fucking up the business, get with the program. I'm not gonna lie to you, those sound like real personal attacks. Those aren't things that you just say unprompted. Those are emotions and feelings that you've kind of either been
this is some shit Deen has been feeling for a while, and can you blame him? I can't. This shit has been happening for way too long now. It's just been an ongoing thing where Deen would be like, hey, chill out, you fucking up some shit, you messing up the vibe or whatever, and then AB would go straight to, hey, fight me then, nigga, I hate you, nigga, let's die type shit, you know what I mean? And it was just like, it was uncomfortable to watch, because I'm sure we've all encountered those type of people in our life, and it's sad, man. It really is a sad thing to watch niggas just like devolve into wanting to fight you. It is really sad. I don't know what that was.
Or kitty-patting around for a long time. The thing that made this argument so different is that there are none of the vices. The women aren't there, specifically in the manner of like twerking and, you know, we're trying to captivate their attention. There's definitely no alcohol. They're on this boxing journey. The money is there, but not in the same exact way. So when a normal Adrian Broner bit got Deen the Great so emotional, hell, got both of them so emotional, I thought to myself, that reminds me of this old saying that somebody told me. If you can only tolerate somebody with alcohol, then you probably can't tolerate them at all. And it seems as though both Deen the Great and Adrian Broner are finally sick of each other.
This nigga can't tolerate Deen. I mean, AB even with alcohol. Have you seen how he acts with alcohol? It's something, bro.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
I think a telltale sign that there was like a real deal issue going on is the fact that they cut this stream off, which was supposed to be some long marathon stream, 45 days, them getting prepared for it. If you are willing to break a marathon stream that you've continuously been on, then that means there is some true behind the scenes stuff that most of us are not privy to. Finally, when we saw these two back on camera, Deen the Great had been gone away from hours and AB didn't return until the next day. Now, the argument may have ended when the cameras moved on, but Adrian Broner had already revealed another issue that could explain why this whole relationship feels different. When they came back to camera, something shifted, something changed. And the focus no longer became about the boxing match, but it became more about the numbers. And this is where things go downhill.
They got like a stop on my shit or something. You got to, bro. I go live by myself, I'm at 10, 15,000. Why my shit just stay at 2.5? But my followers steady going up. I got 186,000 some followers, but my shit only go to 2.5, and it just stay right there. Chat faster than Deen's, that's suspicious too.
With more than 180,000 followers, Adrian Broner has to be one of the fastest growing streamers in 2026. If we had to have some sort of objective rookie of the year, breakout year type of voting, he'd probably be one of the finalists. But his questions are aligning with my questions. Why is he only averaging about 2,000 to 2,500 when he's doing these streams with Deen the Great? Now, his claims are that normally when he's streaming by himself, he can do 10 to 15,000 alone. He's also making claims that his chat is moving much faster than Deen the Great's. Now, for what it's worth, this type of speculation is okay for us to do on this platform, Twitter, and in our public forums. But when friends, co-workers, people who are producing content together...
You don't want to fucking compare yourself to your friend, especially if you are running a play with said friend. It doesn't make any sense. Like, aren't you guys supposed to be on the same fucking team? Aren't you guys supposed to be like making content together for the sake of, like, you know, bettering each other? So why are we then comparing each other, you know, successes? It doesn't make sense to me. Also, you shouldn't compare yourself to anyone, period, stop, at all. It's just never worth it, and what do you gain from it? Comparison is the thief of joy, as they say.
Start questioning these numbers, then you can see that there is about to be a great divide. Somebody told me one time, and I know I keep referencing these old school sayings and phrases, but if you want to mess with a man, you touch his money, you touch his women, and you touch his food. Now, ain't no food in this situation, and it damn sure ain't no women in here. Messing with the money, though, and how it's portrayed, displayed, and anything in between can be detrimental.
I tell this nigga I love this nigga every day, cause before I met this nigga, I was down on my dick. I ain't had nothing, y'all. He called me one day, cause he looked up to me all his whole life. He's on my dick his whole life. And after the first stream, I've been like this, bitch.
This is a complete tonal shift from Adrian Broner, a man who was once grateful for the opportunity of a lifetime to change the trajectory of the path that he was going on, to go into the streaming world, build back up his funds, be able to provide for his family, is now looking at the dollars and making sure that it makes sense.
You know why I poke in my chat? It's all real motherfuckers in here. We don't do the bots and shit.
If you would have presented 2,000 to 2,500 live viewers to Adrian Broner 2, 3, or even 4 months ago, he would have fell to his knees and been overly grateful about what's going on. But now he's starting to do the math and it's not adding up to what it's supposed to be. Now, is he justified? I truly believe so. But with that being said, I understand that this can create the division of a lifetime between two people who are supposed to be friends, brothers, and most importantly, business partners. Now, none of this stuff proves that Adrian Broner is being intentionally capped on his views. None of this proves that Deen the Great is view botting, but what it does show is that Adrian Broner feels as though there is some unfair treatment going on. We know how important Adrian Broner is to these Deen the Great streams. Hell, we know what Deen the Great was getting into before him.
Oh,
Yeah.
200 gifted.
It would only make sense that Deen the Great would go out of his way in order to provide for Adrian Broner to create content on his own in order to keep him satisfied for what the issues are today.
I know a lot of his communities in my chat spam hating. So what I did for y'all, so y'all can get off my dick, I got him his own cameraman on my tab. He gotta sell this shit, bro. I can't be the pilot every time.
Not to be Mr. Psychoanalyzed, but I could see what was going on in his eyes. And you got the cameraman on your tab. I know exactly where this is going. While Adrian Broner sees himself as the engine of the partnership, Deen sees it a totally different way. And right now, the seams are starting to split on a dynamic duo that is supposed to be just getting started in the content space. You have to applaud what Deen the Great has done for Adrian Broner, even if, and this is of course sans the problematic stuff, we'll get into that in 2 seconds, but ultimately he has brought him to a different level of fame and notoriety that he hasn't had since his boxing days. Adrian Broner brings the comedic relief, he brings the timing, he brings the antics, he brings the funny, all these different things, but Deen the Great brings the structure behind it all. He brings the organization and he sets up a good hitman for killing people with laughter and kindness and stuff like that. Now, I believe that this combination is perfect for the on-camera stuff, but that doesn't mean that we can't take care of the stuff behind the scenes. And the stuff that's being displayed on camera is something that I think a lot of people have been thinking has been bubbling up over the course of a few months at this point. The fights used to be funny, they used to be laughable, but as somebody who is a man who has dealt with—
I don't know, call me crazy, I never thought that shit was funny. I always found it uncomfortable every time they got into it. Mind you, they've gotten into it about like 20 times now, I want to say. It's just some crazy ass, it's like every other interaction they have, they just get into it. It's insane.
Other men, specifically in the realm of business, I can kind of tell when somebody's being serious and when somebody's laughing. And usually you don't have laughs and key moments about money. That is not something that you do at all. And I think a lot of people watching this video, because I have a pretty dominating male audience, will know exactly what I'm talking about. You're not joking with somebody else about money or contributions to a project that ultimately lead in money or anything of the nature that surrounds itself in money. It's just not happening. It's not positive. And the sad part about it is that they both are going to need each other in order to get through their up and coming court battles that they have going on. You know, Deen the Great facing 15 years and, you know, Adrian Broner facing these charges about him dumping buckets of water on a woman for not having schmexual intercourse or favors with him. Caught on stream, by the way. But they're definitely going to need to pay for legal fees, set up good PR for each other, all these different things. And honestly, if they broke up right now, it'd probably lead to bad content, like worse content, not from like a cool, this is fun perspective, but from the perspective of, hey, I'm going to get myself in trouble. So while Adrian Broner and Deen the Great returned to the stream the next day like nothing happened, I would go as far as to say that's probably not the best thing to do. Maybe they did it behind closed doors, but ignoring the argument won't fix what caused it. The problem is no longer about alcohol or women or money. It's about getting the credit. It's about the egos stepping in front of this. It's about, am I getting my just desserts for what's going on? Why is he getting more notoriety? The problem now is that both men believe that one needs one more than the other. And this is just a PSA warning to Adrian Broner, Deen the Great, and anybody else who's doing any sort of group content, or hell, you don't even have to be doing content. You could just be doing in different endeavors and stuff like that from a business perspective with multiple people or two people, whatever the case may be. If you partner up, you do business, heed this warning. Once somebody starts keeping score, you need to either settle it right now or disband it. Resentment will start to harbor, emotions will start to bubble, and it will not end pretty.
That's true. That is true as fuck. Well, with all that being said, you guys let me know what you think about this. What Omizi said at the ending half of the video, right before the end, right before it cut off, where he said that, like, when people start keeping score, and they're supposed to be like, you're ride or die. We're in this together. Me and you making bread. We're gonna do this shit together. And one nigga start keeping score. Yeah, you gotta watch him. You either gotta watch him, break it off, you know, keep that shit in check. And that's like just wise words, especially if niggas can't keep their ego in check. Because like, man, that shit's just sad to see. With all that being said, thanks for watching. Have a better day than me.